Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Nice to meet you all. Today, I'm going to introduce the must-buy storage product at IKEA for 2025.
I'll highlight items that you can only get at IKEA and others with unbeatable value for money.
If you are looking for shelves for a new chapter in life,
or if you've ever thought, isn't there a better way to organize this kitchen or closet space?
Then stay tuned until the end. Let's start with a unique kitchen storage item that I found very interesting.
It's a set of black boards and rods designed for use inside kitchen drawers. The rods can be fixed wherever you like, allowing you to create customized sections.
Although it's not a new product,
I avoided purchasing it before because it didn't fit my kitchen drawers.
However, I realized the boards can be split into sections, so I decided to try using them in other spaces and bought it.
Now about the 60 centimeters measurement on the package. This refers to IKEA's kitchen frame size, but you can disregard it for now.
Instead, check the actual board dimensions to ensure it matches your kitchen drawer's internal size. For my setup,
I've placed an anti-slip sheet from IKEA at the bottom of the drawer, and on top of it I use a frying pan stand from Nitori.
While it works well overall, I've been slightly unhappy with how one of my bowls sits there.
It wobbles. This bowl is something I use most often, so I've wanted to improve this part.
First, I emptied everything out and cleaned the drawer. After trying out the new product, I found that 3 pieces fit perfectly into the drawer.
It was such a snug fit that I wondered if manufacturing tolerances might make it too tight for some drawers.
So make sure you measure your drawer's interior dimensions carefully before purchasing.
One note, the rods can sometimes be stiff to install. I had to use pliers to adjust them.
However, once you've set them up,
the flexibility to position the rods wherever you want is fantastic.
I thought nothing could beat my Nitori stand.
But this system allows you to customize storage spaces freely, tailored to your specific items.
For example, you can place the most frequently used items in the front, making them easily accessible.
That said, I am slightly concerned about the durability of these rods over time. One more thing, my clock wren pot lids used to just sit in a pile. But with these dividers, each lid can now stand individually. It's much easier to grab them when needed.
This system also freed up a surprising amount of space. I kept wondering if I had forgotten to put something back.
What I really wanted to try this time was using just 1/3 of a board. In a corner of my drawer where I store container lids, I found that smaller lids sometimes didn't stay in place and would slip due to uneven surfaces.
Using the new product, I was able to insert rods that matched the number of lids I have,
preventing them from slipping and keeping everything neat. The flat surface also provided excellent stability.
However, if you use this method, you'll end up needing more rods than what comes in the original set. So I wish IKEA sold the rods separately.
As for frying pan storage, I'll continue to observe how well it works over time.
Moving on, a must-have when talking about storage is the VARIERA shelf insert. It's made of steel, so it's sturdy enough to hold heavy pots.
During filming, even Anmika-san mentioned how much she loves using it. Combining 2 pieces allows you to create adjustable width shelves, which I highly recommend.
Next, let's talk about IKEA's most iconic bookshelf, Billy.
Its tall version is known for being made from a single, seamless board.
Its shallow depth makes it look sleek and tidy.
In Japan, IKEA reduced the price of the white version starting January 9th, making it even more appealing. At home, we use the shorter version. Initially, We used it as an open shelf, but last year we added doors. Another feature I love is its design for avoiding baseboards, allowing it to sit flush against the wall for a clean look.
Billy comes in many variations, not just in white, but also in dark brown, or it may be black and other colors. There are also lots of door options, including a cute bamboo patterned door that was introduced last year.
It's surprisingly great at hiding the contents inside. In this room setup, the shelf on the left is also a Billy, and the waist-high unit you can see in the back on the right is another Billy. The shorter version of Billy lets you enjoy decorating the top, adding more display opportunities.
While the shelf itself is very affordable, the doors can feel pricey in comparison.
This is a shelf called KALLAX, featuring cube-shaped compartments. It comes in various sizes, like this large 4x4 cube version or smaller ones, such as the 2x2 cube. KALLAX is known for its depth, which makes it a unique shelf that doesn't need to be placed against a wall. In this room setup, for example, it's used as a partition. Since it doesn't have a back panel,
you can access items from either side.
Its depth also makes it practical for larger items like school backpacks. The depth is as much as 39 centimeters, which gives it a strong presence in any room. This particular unit is a 2x4 cube,
but you can also lay it on its side to use it horizontally.
One of the great features of KALLAX is its variety of inserts. For instance, in Japan, a 2-compartment insert has recently been introduced. This simple door insert is very popular, and drawer options are also available. Everything is quite affordable, making it easy to put together a coordinated setup. That's one of the reasons why KALLAX is a signature IKEA shelf.
It's versatile and fun to customize, including stylish baskets like this. Next, let me introduce the IVAR shelving system. This is an expandable shelving unit.
Take a look at the frame. It's designed to allow you to add shelves to either side of the main column. This means if you find yourself needing more shelving space later, you can simply expand it. It's a highly flexible storage system. For example, you might notice there's no shelf at the bottom of this setup. This keeps the lower space open, allowing you to place a cart, or in another example, slide a table underneath the shelving. It's a unique feature that's rare among shelving systems.
This versatility makes IVAR suitable for a wide range of use. For example, it works well in a pantry, where you might want to leave the bottom area free for a cart.
In this entryway example, you can even see a vacuum cleaner stored nearby. The shelves have many pre-drilled holes, allowing you to adjust their positions with great precision. There are also several optional add-ons. For instance, this folding table attachment integrates directly into the shelving. You can also add doors or other accessories. IVAR comes in 2 depth sizes and is very affordable. The assembly process is incredibly well designed, making it easy to put together.
I assembled my IVAR shelves by myself,
and it was genuinely simple to do, even without an electric drill. One of the doors I chose for my IVAR unit is not available for purchase in IKEA USA, but it is sold in other countries, such as the UK. Inside the unit, I store items like unused vases. In my setup, I also left the bottom shelf out, turning it into a home for my robot vacuum cleaner. This hanging basket, also from IKEA, complements the system perfectly.
Recently, there have been many new IVAR products released,
but I heard that the product numbers have only changed.
Next, let's move on to the PAX wardrobe system, a dream closet system for many. In Japan,
PAX is 20% off this month, January. I also checked IKEA UK and found that some PAX units are discounted there as well. The PAX system offers a variety of accessories, including this much desired storage tray for organizing accessories. It's such a great addition, isn't it? Another feature I admire is the pants hanger attachment. It looks much more convenient for lower storage than bending down to use drawers. What makes PAX particularly appealing is the range of customization options. However, as a premium product,
PAX can be expensive. If you are looking for something more budget-friendly,
I recommend the BOAXEL wall-mounted storage system,
BOAXEL uses wall-mounted rails,
allowing you to add shelves, pipe hangers, and even drawers. The shelves are durable and cost-effective. I installed BOAXEL in my child's closet, and I was able to assemble it by myself, completely by hand, without any power tools. One great way to use BOAXEL is to install it above a washing machine, creating a neat and space-efficient storage area. There are even mesh-like shelf options, perfect for closets. In my daughter's closet, I used BOAXEL, and it has been a fantastic addition. It's so easy to maintain cleanliness and keep everything organized.
Now let's move on to IKEA's popular storage furniture.
Take a look at this cabinet in the back. It's a half-door unit. This piece is very popular,
and even when I post about it in stories, it gets a huge response.
Its design works well in Japanese-style rooms, which adds to its charm. That said, the contents are quite visible, so you'll need to be mindful of what you store inside. Its depth is also substantial, 47 centimeters, so it makes a strong impression in any room. A smaller version of this cabinet is also available, featuring a pole hanger that's especially popular. It's such a cute and unique design, something you can only find at IKEA. Many people use it as a room divider, which works beautifully given its size and design. The issue of visible contents can also be resolved by combining it with IKEA's adorable storage boxes, which add a layer of fun to the organization process.
For closet, let's talk about organizing the inside.
Most closets only come with a hanging rod, but by placing a smaller rod hanger below, you can maximize the space. The chest of drawers on the left side, which is simple and stylish, is likely from the Malm series. Many people have closets like this with just a single rod, but IKEA sells various hanging organizers that you can suspend to create additional storage. These come in different widths and depths, so you can choose according to the items you want to store and the available space.
One thing to note about this narrow version is that it doesn't have a board at the bottom for reinforcement. Personally, I found the narrow type a bit challenging to use because while it's deep, its width is limited.
Now I have this beige version, though I'm not entirely sure if it's the exact same model. In this particular closet, I store travel items and things I don't often use. On the right side, I store long coats and suits that are not frequently worn. This section also holds my travel backpack and suitcase.
Recently, I've been favoring backpacks for traveling. Like the SKUBB series, it has a depth of 45 centimeters, making them quite deep.
The Velcro straps on top are incredibly strong, so much so that they might be considered too strong. They never fall off. The width is 36 centimeters, which fits items like these file organizers I bought at Syria. I use them for storing fan merchandise, and they fit perfectly side by side. Below that, I use MULIG file boxes to store backpacks. Further down, I use SKUBB boxes, which I highly recommend. These boxes are very practical, especially because their depth allows you to use them like drawers. Without them, accessing items stored deep inside can be inconvenient.
One major advantage of SKUBB boxes is how lightweight they are.
Initially, I tried using Kugi's plastic cases, but they were too heavy and the shelves started to sag under their weight. Now, I use SKUBB for storing travel-related goods. For example, I keep foreign currency in IKEA freezer bags, which are incredibly useful. I also store travel clothing bags here. Another great feature of SKUBB boxes is that they collapse flat when not in use. This makes them easy to store without taking up much space, so you can never have too many of them. The SKUBB series also includes a larger size, which has recently seen a price reduction in Japan. If you're planning to buy one, now is a great time. SKUBB is excellent for bedding storage, as it holds up well and keeps everything tidy. I use it to store guest bedding and it works perfectly. This way of using it might be unique to Japan. What do you use it to store? Please let me know in the comments.
If you have a favorite IKEA storage product, I'd love to hear about it in the comments.
I'm especially curious about how people use hanging storage items. In the next video, I'll be introducing new IKEA products, so please look forward to it. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, I'd be thrilled if you could subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up.
I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.